Alright. What up, y'all? What up? Hope y'all enjoying y'all's weekend. I got a little something for y'all. Hold on. I got a little something on T Hood. Come on in. What's up? What's up, Thunderstorm? Wait a little bit more till y'all come on in. What's up? Alright. Tap screen, please. Tap screen, please. I'm gonna go ahead and get part 1 out of the way and do part 2 later. And shout out to Level T from YouTube for this right here. Let's go.
You ready? No, you're ready.
Yes, you're ready. If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the scene. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Love Show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Love Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Gotta talk about this situation that went down in Atlanta with T Hood. So let me just talk about that. So before it broke on the blogs, so India was in my suite. She was cutting up just fruit, getting stuff ready. And she was like, "Did you hear what's going on with Kirk and Rashida?" And I'm like, the last thing I saw about them, they were back on social media beefing with
And in case y'all wondering, this does involve someone who is close to Kurt Frost and Rashida.
K. Michelle on the Shade Room. Because Kirk had posted that Rashida had way more record sales than K. Michelle. And I'm sitting here like, what year is this? Like 2011? Like, why is Kirk Rashida trending again? And I guess because Rashida was planning on going on tour. So then she tells me, well, it just happened a few hours ago in the middle of the night. They're saying that Kai done shot T Hood. T Hood. I said, Rashida's son Kai? She said T Hood's sister was on TikTok blasting him. And that Kay, who is Kirk Frost's daughter, she was dating T Hood. Supposedly her and T Hood got into some
Y'all heard that right.
dispute. And she called her brother.
Y'all heard that right. T Hood was with Kurt Frost's daughter. Now they didn't say that Rashida was her mother. They said that Kurt was her daddy. So take it or leave it.
To come. Now let me ask y'all this, T-Sippers. Who remembers when I've said that as women, put a tick up if y'all remember this. As women, we need to stop calling our cousins, our brothers, and involving them in our beefs with men. Because
Bingo.
there are so many young men,
Talk about it, T.
uncles, daddies, brothers, cousins in the graveyard
Talk about it.
because they went to go defend their sister, their aunties, their mama's honor and caught a bullet.
Instead of y'all calling family, call the police.
Y'all remember that? I talked about that a few years ago. I've never been a fan of that because I feel like you never know how things would escalate. Emotions are high. Your brother's going to want to come and protect you because you're their sister.
Exactly.
They see this guy as the bad guy. But then they can come and do all that, and then 2 weeks later, a month later, y'all are back in love.
Which is retarded.
Lost their lives that way. They came to defend a relative and ended up dying. And that's one thing I've always told myself I would never do. And I got people I know who will ride for me. Okay? I got some big homies from several sets who will ride for me. But you know what? I'm just the type, I don't want anybody going to jail, putting themselves in a situation behind me. If it's that bad, I'm going to call the police. If he was beating your ass or doing whatever, call the police.
Exactly.
Have them de-escalated. You never want to bring men together, especially when it comes to like a heated issue and conflict, because men move off of ego. No one wants to feel like they're getting punked or they're losing out on the situation. And I think too with Kai, not saying that Kai's a punk, because I mean I watched him on, I've met him in real life too. I've met him, Rashida Kirk, at Rashida's birthday party. But even on the show, you know, he was kind of, you know, tough and go back and forth with the siblings and stuff like that. And sometimes when you've been on reality television or people feel like you got money or you're raised a certain way, sometimes they feel like they need to show out even more. Case in point, King, T.I. and Tiny's son. Now he has calmed down.
Oh, that little bastard.
Remember how King was running around here like he didn't grow up with money, like he wasn't T.I.'s son. Like somebody in Atlanta wouldn't do something to him if he ran across the wrong person. And I think sometimes, you know, it could have been that situation where, you know, this is a hood rapper, you know.
Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, please. Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
And egos.
Tap screen, tap screen.
And now they're saying he's on the run. Kirk is hiding him. Kirk and Rashida are both strangely quiet. Now all weekend they was talking shit and clapping back to K. Michelle. Then this popped off. We ain't heard nothing from them. They're also coming out and saying that it might be self-defense. But the mama of the boy of T Hood is saying it's not. There's the video here.
Shot and killed in Gwinnett County has been identified as an Atlanta rapper. Investigators say the victim was 33-year-old Tevin Hood, also known as T Hood. He was best known for his songs Ready to Go and Percolator. Now, he posted on social media just weeks ago promoting a concert in Atlanta. Investigators say the shooting stemmed from an argument at a house in unincorporated Snellville on Friday night. And officers say they detained a person at that home, but have not yet announced any arrests.
What if you didn't have to answer your phone? What if when your customer texts you, they were texting your
tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, please. Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
Announced any arrests. Shot and killed in Gwinnett County has been identified.
Okay, so now let me show y'all this other video here. So now they're saying
tap
that
screen,
it might
please.
be,
Tap screen.
Some type of self-defense. So
rapper known as
please
T
tap
Hood.
screen.
Officers say the man who shot him did stay on the scene. They say the rapper's shooting death may have been self-defense. Friday night, police found Tevin Hood shot at a home on Lee Road near Snellville. Hood was an Atlanta rapper known as T Hood. Officers say the man who shot him did stay on the scene. They say the shooting all stemmed from a domestic disturbance that left a woman hurt. Police say the gunman arrived at the home and appears to have shot Hood in the driveway.
Thank you.
So now they're saying it's self-defense. Let me show y'all this other video here of they're saying that they got Kay Frost, who was the sister who called her brothers, you know, about the T Hood situation. They're saying that they got her on audio admitting that basically her brother shot him.
Tap screen,
so
tap
this
screen,
is what they're
tap screen,
posting
please.
on social media. It's crazy.
Tap
So go ahead
screen.
and listen. So they're saying here, Kay Frost admitted her brother killed Tevin Hood, and he's literally in hiding.
I don't know, they maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him, they sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big guns, they came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit, I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I don't condone that shit. There's more to the story, so I don't understand how they would let him out
if you told them that your brother shot Tevin, they supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So yeah, please do it. Like I'm asking the same questions. What I'm saying is like.
Okay, when can we get his thing?
Tap the screen, please. Tap the
No,
screen.
they maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big guns. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck brother or not. Like I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all like you can't. Like I don't condone that.
You see how fake that is? She says, I don't condone that shit, brother or not. Why did you call your brothers there? Why did you even get your family involved in your domestic dispute? And now she's quick to throw the brother under the bus, knowing that the brother came to fight for her honor. And who knows what made him be dumb enough to pull out a gun and shoot somebody 5 times is insane. But the fact is, your brother wouldn't have been there had you not called them to pull up. And that's what I'm saying. You know, I just hate when females play these games. I'm going to get my brothers, I'm going to get my cousins. And then it gets too real.
Basically.
Now your man is gone, and your brother, if they find him, is going to be looking at time. If they can't prove that it's self-defense, which to me is going to be hard to prove that because they're saying that T. Hood got shot in the back. So for him to get shot in the back, it means that he was walking away. And my thing is, why are you even on the phone having any conversation that can be recorded? You really shouldn't be saying shit. And you shouldn't be accepting no phone calls unless it's coming from your immediate family. So again, I will always say this. I've said this before. Any issues with your man, call the police. I know a lot of people feel like, well, I don't want my man to go to jail. But you also don't want to put your brothers, your kids, your cousins. You don't want to put people in a situation where they may end up locked up because it escalates more than just a fight. Somebody pulls out a gun.
Like in
because
this
again,
situation.
when you're talking about a situation like that, men are going to be moving in ego. The boyfriend is moving in ego because he don't want to get punked by the brothers. The brothers, you know, don't want to feel like there's some punks just because you see them on reality television they can get down to. So I'm sure this was like a big ego fest. And now reality's hitting her, but for her to be trying to throw her brother under the bus is insane because you made the phone call. And a lot of y'all know the cousins, the brothers, the ones that you shouldn't be calling because they're not coming to de-escalate. They're coming to turn the fuck up. And a lot of people enjoy stuff like that. It happens all the time at school. People will start stuff, well, I'm going to get my big cousin. I'm going to get my brother. I'm going to get my sister. And then when something escalates and somebody gets cut or stabbed or shot, then it's all this, oh, well, it's me.
Basically.
So we have to really think twice. This is just a sad situation all the way around. I'm not necessarily blaming her solely, right? Because people do this. This is not what she's done has been done since the beginning of time. What I'm saying is that I want young people to understand that before you make that phone call to your homeboys, your big homies, your sons, your brothers, think twice. If this situation escalates, because obviously your man ain't no punk. If this escalates, are you going to be cool with where the circumstance ends up at? Especially if you're sending people to a situation who you know are about to
Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, please. Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, please.
It's 17.
Sending people to a situation who you know are about that life. So it's unfortunate all the way around. But like I always tell y'all, learn from the mistakes of other people so that way you're not destined to repeat them. If this was a domestic violence situation, she should have called the cops. Let the cops handle it. He'll be out in a day or two if it ain't done, if it's not too serious. But to have your brothers pull up, it just doesn't end good. It does not end good. But yeah, it's really sad. Like I said, I've known people who've lost their lives that way. That's why it's like, even like, especially when I go through like, just internet shit, when you're on the internet, you know, I have family and friends and people who really care about me, you know, who be in the comments, who see stuff. And yeah, they want to turn up because they know me personally and they care about me and they love me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, this person got you fucked up. They, you know, like what they don't think you have peoples that will ride for you. And it's like, well, it's not even about that. I don't want to see any of my people locked up behind some stupid internet shit. So I let them talk. That's what people do. You know what I'm saying? I care too much about my friends, my families, my big homies to send anybody on a mission to go avenge something that somebody said on the internet or a video that somebody made. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
When they see me in the real world, it's all tea. I don't even give up that type of energy that you can just come and just be mean and disrespect me, because that's not how I carry myself, you know? So it's like I never worry about it. But, you know, sometimes you'll have people be like, okay, who the fuck is this bozo, you know, talking shit? Like, everybody's not just like, people do ride hard for the females in their family. And a lot of guys think they can just come online and just say whatever. You don't understand. People got big brothers, homies, and all types of shit. That will
Exactly.
catch your ass slipping. But it's been a lot of times I just put out the fires because for me it's not that serious. I don't need y'all riding for me and getting locked up. I don't care enough. So I just think people just have to be really mindful of that.
Tap screen,
You don't
please.
ever
Tap
want to put
screen.
your family in a situation where
Tap
they're
screen,
going to
tap
jail
screen, please. Tap
behind
screen,
something that just
please.
could have been prevented. I just think if it's that serious, call the police and have the police handle it. Don't put your family members in a situation or your close friends. Yeah, if he's young, he's only 24. Yeah, Kai is 24 years old, so I mean, unless he can really prove that it's self-defense, I don't see how. Because the mama was out here hooping and hollering, saying that. Okay, the mother wrote on social media, she says he was walking away and got 5 shots in the back. People, this is serious. We will not let this ride. I need everyone to post up. We will not be defeated. I know you're watching, telling me to keep fighting for you. I love you. My celebrity, justice for T Hood. And then another thing too, when things like this happen, it just doesn't like die off with him. Then you'll have where the family members, you know, how do you know that? You know, I'm sure T Hood got peoples too. He got cousins and people who care about him. So now what if they roll up on Frost Bistro, which is Rashida and Kirk's business, and they, you know, Atlanta's already dealing with a lot of violence, a lot of unnecessary shootings,
Yeah.
a lot of fractions and, you know, tensions. Even at the Metro Boomin event that I went to for Metro Boomin, it was a lot of tension in there. I mean, I had a good time. I have fun wherever I'm at. But I'm big on energy. You know, you got Young Thug, Little Baby, 21 Savage, and then, you know, just different cliques. There's a lot of tension in there. So I just hate the fact that it went, like it got to this point. You know, so I just hope that people just think twice, you know, before involving your family into stuff. If you're not going to involve them to be mediators and, you know, come to some type of peaceful solution.
Tap screen, please.
Do not involve
Tap
your family.
screen.
Especially the ones who turn up. Don't involve them. It's not worth it. So, it's just sad because all these people are so young. You know, Kai's 24. I think Kay's like 26. T Hood, I think he's maybe 30 and under. You know, these are all young people. So it's really sad.
Alright, that's it for part 1. See y'all later, and hope to see y'all again soon. Peace. Alright, what's up? What's up, everybody? Come in. What's up? Tap screen. Tap the screen. About getting to this part 2 of T Hood. Welcome in, welcome in. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, please. Please, please, tap the screen, tap the screen. We about getting to part 2 of this. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Shout out to Lovely T from YouTube for this story.
The latest news in the streets. Join us and tune in for the scene. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely T TV Show. Bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovely T TV Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey T Sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So I wanted to come on here with an update about the whole situation dealing with Kai Frost, and the T Hood drama. So what happened is that less than 24 hours ago, Kai Frost's best friend, her name is Sierra Martina, she came out with basically receipts showing that Kai Frost is in a domestic violence situation with T Hood. She brings out receipts showing, you know, bruises, marks all over Kai Frost's face, and then video showing T Hood beating Kai Frost while she sleep. So these are going viral all over social media, and of course T Hood sisters are also speaking out and trying to say that Kai Frost was the aggressor. This situation has gotten crazier, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the videos, the pictures, and everything Kai Frost's best friend has had to say about the situation.
Before I start this video, I would like to send out my love and condolences to the people that have been affected. I don't condone violence of any kind. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to mess anybody's image up. I'm just here to speak my truth, what I've experienced, and basically speak up, because everybody's doing the most. It's a lot of clout chasing going on. It's a lot of narratives. It's a lot of rumors. I guess everybody's a detective. So, you know. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about the Kai Frost and T Hood situation. So, the baby mom reached out to me since Kay is my best friend, and I just want to show y'all her messages, point blank period. And I'm just going to show y'all what the sister said and what the baby mom said. Hold on. So, y'all remember the sister actually coming out saying that Kay supposedly set him up? Well, I got mixed with the baby mom basically saying that she know personally that Kay didn't set him up because Mr. Kirk personally told her that he don't get involved because he know that his daughter's not going to leave him. And here it go right here. Before I start this video, I would like to send out my love and I'm going to leave him.
So let me go ahead and read this to you guys, okay? So this is from the baby's mother of T Hood. She says, but the thing is, I feel like me and Kay really did not have any ups and downs. The first time we ever met, that was at a barbecue recently. The only reason I know her family don't be involved is because she told me that Kevin and her brother got into it before. Kirk told me the night of that he washed his hands of the situation basically. But when she called him, he knew that it was something serious because she don't call about shit with Kevin since they know that she wasn't leaving. It's fucked up though, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't imagine being her right now. So basically the baby mother is saying that, you know, the family knew about it, including Kirk, but because Kay was always gonna run back to T Hood, they had basically washed their hands of the situation because, you know, Kay's grown and she's gonna make the decision that she wants to make. So we're gonna go ahead and keep watching the videos here.
His baby mom also told me that, yeah, she knew and she was aware that Hood was on something new. He was on something new. And the person that he was doing with is Sydney/Vanessa, and she has gotten on her for doing that with him because he don't act himself when he's on that particular drug. And I have the message of that. I'm going to show y'all that too. Here you go. Her basically saying that he was on something new and that she noticed changes with him and that she had to get on the girl Sydney/Vanessa because that's who she think that he did it, how why he started it. So come on now, like she told me all this. So y'all know Hood got shot Glenwood weekend from the same girl that he does this new drug with, and they allowed her to even be at the candlelight and funeral. But I'm gonna show y'all and let y'all hear of what happened in April, Glenwood weekend, late April. She gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna speak this once and one time only on behalf of my friend, because y'all is really getting the story mixed up. Two different situations, same nigga. This situation, the first time he got shot, he was out there.
First time he got shot.
Right. Dogging her. Them niggas that was out there on Glenwood Day, on Glenwood, said, nigga, you're not finna beat on this bitch out here. Do that somewhere else. That nigga tripped out. I'll die about this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Out there crashing out. So where was the homies when this nigga was crashing out? I'm confused, because the bitches was taking all the grunt for it. That nigga beat every bitch he came in contact with. We thinking the whole time Vanessa the main bitch, this nigga crashing out, she ain't even the main bitch. This nigga getting shit shot up, so that's how my friend got shot. Trying to help. So she out there trying to help. Next thing you know, nigga, whatever the fuck he did, flinch, twitch, move wrong after the whole time he was out there tweaking with them niggas, they finally shot him. He didn't get shot off rip. They spared that nigga like, what is wrong with you? What you got going on out here, bro? We not finna do that. You tripping by the bitch, go ahead. You got help. So what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out where the sympathy part came in. Like, what the fuck was out here being told? Because everybody, oh, get better, get better. That nigga wouldn't have got shot had he not. What? Like, this is shit that motherfuckers be talking about, that social media is not real life. That shit is not real life at the fuck all. So now, I'm hospital next day because my friend, I check her location, she at Grady. She calling me from motherfucking Grady. Guess where the fuck this... Guess where he was? At Grady. Come on. So all in all, I feel like...
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Try to speak some sense into this nigga, and from what I know from people close, real close by, only the women was trying to get that man help. Why is it always the women? Always. Homie still popping pills, going out, drinking lean. That nigga drowning, crying for help. Y'all still going out, kicking it, doing y'all thing. Till some shit happened. I was like, oh my God, like I would have never known you was a bald face.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So all that fake shit that y'all doing right now, I'm not living for it. Not living for it, because I'm still dealing with my friend who can't walk right now. I don't know what y'all dealing with, but I know what I'm dealing with. I don't want to hear it.
So y'all know Hood got shot Glenwood weekend. So y'all just seen the video of the girl explaining what happened with the Vanessa/Sydney girl. Okay, he was shot. He was shot a couple times and was in the hospital for 2 weeks, y'all. Nobody really came to check up on him but my homegirl, and you know what I'm saying? None of these niggas for real. Only just a few, probably a handful. And I just don't.
And she's not lying, because I remember going on Kay Frost's page and seeing her in the hospital with T-Hood, but I didn't understand why he was in the hospital, why, she was there. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't know if he had surgery, but it looks like they're saying the picture of them in the hospital was because he had gotten shot because of his antics during Glenwood Day down in Atlanta. So we're going to go ahead and keep listening to what she got to say.
I just don't understand why everybody not going hard and was riding for the niggas that shot him the first time. And y'all allowing this girl to be around. Like, y'all weird. It seems like y'all clout chasing because who my homegirl is. Because where was this energy when he got shot in April? I'm just trying to understand. And I'm going to show y'all a picture of the girl.
Hello.
That was at the candlelight. They got him shot. The girl with the cigarette is the girl Vanessa/Sydney that got him shot. So it's very weird that she's able to be there, okay? Mind y'all, she was a side bitch. They got her ass whooped by him. Did you see that girl leave him alone? No, you clearly see her at the light. So make it make sense why y'all trying to say why she didn't leave Why that girl didn't leave when she got her? So y'all just seen the video of the girl explode. And like I said, y'all, I'm only speaking out because this is something that I had to hold in for a very long time off the sake of the respect that I have for my friend to not actually let people know her business. But they done took, his family has embarrassed him. For, you know, I'm just, y'all, I'm just gonna show y'all. This is the things he used to do to my friend.
So here it says, y'all, my friend was asleep, and this is what he came in the room and did on some random shit. This is so disturbing. You can see he's choking her out, grabbing her out the bed from her sleep. Imagine being knocked out sleep and you just wake up to somebody attacking you. Ugh.
If that's the case, he deserved what he got.
Literally hitting on her like a rag doll. What a disgusting, dusty piece of shit.
Hey, I know y'all can't see the video, but I'm looking at the video, and to be honest, T Hood deserved every single bullet he got. I got no sympathy for T Hood. He sure got more bullets.
Oh my God. This is my first time watching this full video just because I want to watch it live because I don't want to watch this over and over.
And like I said, y'all, I'm only speaking out because...
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Cold. Y'all don't think his friends knew? This one night he tweaked out so bad at Candyland, his dudes came out of the club and went to him talking about some... Oh, you good, bro? He's not good. Why won't y'all get y'all mans and take him home?
So this girl here is Love Angel. She was another friend of K Frost and Sierra. So she's speaking on the situation as well.
That's what y'all need to be doing, touching y'all nose, because y'all speaking on something y'all don't even know about at all. If you genuinely cared about Kay, her well-being, just her as a person, and Hood knew that you was actually a true, genuine friend, you had to go. I'm going to speak on this one night, and I'm going to just leave it at that. Me and Kay linked up at Loud House Studio, and she was just like, oh, Hood's on his way, we're finna meet him here. Then Kay had a show that night at Candyland. If you was at Candyland that night, okay. Everybody talk about, like, why she didn't call the cops? Why didn't y'all tell his friends? Y'all don't think the cops got called? Y'all don't think his friends knew? This one night he tweaked out so bad at Candyland, his dudes came out of the club and went to him talking about some... Oh, you good, bro? He's not good.
Tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen.
They sat there and laughed. They thought it was funny that he was tweaking out on 4, 5 females in the parking lot, bro. Be for real. Mind you, I told Kay before we even went into Candyland, he was tweaking out so bad. I said, look, Kay, I'm finna go. Because I don't do this. I don't do this. And she know I don't do that shit. But it had been a minute since I had been with my homegirl, and she had a show. So I was just like, you know what? But we ignored it. We put it to the side. Went inside of Candy. The booking she had was with another dude on the song. So we all in the section or whatever. And baby boy, let me just tell you, Hood showed his behind. I mean, he showed his behind at this show. He kept sending different females to the section, trying to like start drama. So it got to the point where now I'm out of my body. Now I'm acting and showing my behind, because what you're not finna do is try to get my friend jumped or touched. Not when I'm around. When he noticed that these females wasn't finna get close to my homegirl Kay that night, that's when he took it upon himself to like basically put his hands on her while we in Candyland. He's putting his hands on her. His friends didn't step in to help. They sat there and watched like, oh, whatever. It took the dude that my homegirl had on the song with her. His people stepped in and he tried to beat them up. Like, tried. Same homeboys in the comments talking about why y'all ain't tell us, why y'all ain't tell us. It's the same homeboys that would just sit there and watch this happen. Like, I grabbed
tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen.
Because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing this. never that. But he wanted.
And there's
the
also
spotlight.
gold,
He wanted
live
the
gold.
spotlight so bad. We leaving out of Candyland. T-Hood's still going bizarre. So at this point, I'm just like, hey, let me grab my stuff
Tap
out of your
screen.
car, and I'm definitely calling me an Uber this time. Like, I'm not doing it. Tell me what. He goes to the passenger side of the car, and he opens the car door and throws my designer bag, y'all. My designer bag out of the car. I mean, he throws it like a football. Purse break, everything fall out, everything just go everywhere. What is his homeboys doing? Sitting there watching. Just sitting there watching. At this point, my mouth got reckless. I don't know what was said. I don't care what was said. It got to the point where he felt the need to pull a gun out on me. T-Hood pulled a gun out on me at Candyland in the parking lot. What is his homeboys doing? Nothing. Again.
This dude was clearly a fucking menace to society.
Yeah, he
and
was.
a menace to all women. The fact that he would throw her bag out the window and pull out a gun on her says a lot. But yet and still, the mama, the sister, they're all over social media crying and wilding out, trying to spin a narrative about their son. But we're going to go ahead and keep letting Love Angel speak and tell her story.
And then the police, APD, was already out there. So when I'm yelling like, oh, if you're going to pull a gun out, use it. That's when APD starts walking over to my friend's vehicle. The cops actually take him this night. Like, they take him away from the car, whatever.
Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
He's texting my homegirl, Kay, like, oh, you really finna let me go to jail, da-da-da-da, because we were already just finna trail her back to her crib, but she was like, oh, he's texting me, saying, like, he's going to jail, so she's good. Whole time, y'all, it's a skit he's doing. T-Hood never got arrested. He was never in jail that night. He actually got dropped off at Kay's residence and waited for her to get there. Y'all keep saying he lived there because he has some things there. If he lived there, why was he?
Y'all niggas is weird.
He broke into her crib that night. So Kay pulled up to her crib. She opens up the garage. She pulls in the garage, closes the garage, and then that's when Hood comes out of her door and starts beating on her. Me and Cece were on the phone with Kay already on the three-way. All we hearing is just, y'all know what we hearing. Me and my homegirl Cece, we just got in our cars and just did the dash to Kay's house. And when me and Cece finally got there, no vehicle, window broken, garage door broken. It's just a bunch of... So the police actually had to come and take a report because of a stolen vehicle. So the cops had came to Kay's crib like 5-6 times, like searching for him, couldn't find him. Then he finally pulls up, like once the police activity like finally died down. He pulls up and we wake up to him just standing over our bodies. I mean, just standing over our bodies type. So for the girlies that's hollering out, she should have just called the cops. The cops were called. If the cops are called and there's nobody to arrest, guess what? Then no arrest is going to be made. Stupid. Yes, he was her abuser, but y'all making it seem like y'all, it ain't like 1,000 movies out on situations like this, like where someone falls in love with their abuser. Like, y'all act like that ain't real. The dude Hood was one of them people, like, he would beat on you, then do like he would self-inflict harm on himself, and then he would like cry about it. So like, you really feel bad for him, like you're really feeling like sympathy for him, like.
And him doing that is part of that narcissistic manipulation, abuse, where he's trying to twist it around and make himself the victim, which I believe is what he was doing to his family, to his sister and his mother, making himself to be the person abused and, you know, being mistreated by Kay.
Dang, he done been through so much effed up stuff in his life. Like, this is why he's lashing out. This is why he's doing that. So that's why Kate was the way she was. She felt sympathy.
So in other words, he was making excuses for his bullshit behavior, is what you're saying. Let's continue.
For him. She didn't want to leave him just because his flaws were showing. But that was beyond his flaws. That was him. That was him. I don't care what y'all say. That was him as a person.
Exactly.
My truth. It is what it is. I'm speaking on what I actually know, not what y'all out here trying to make it seem like. Because the baby mama playing both sides. Vanessa, you playing both sides. His homeboys, y'all playing both sides. I said what I said, and that's that. If y'all actually cared about that man, y'all would have helped him out when y'all had the opportunity. But instead,
Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
Look where it got him. Nobody helped. Blame yourself, not my homegirl. Keep her name out your mouths.
So now these are some screenshots that people took on Twitter, and this young lady's talking about it. These were things that Kay was writing back in April, a few months ago, about, you know, the situation that she was in.
I don't be on X, but people were sending me screenshots of Kelsey's post on X. So one post here, now this was back in April, she said, really hate looking at scars, you with the sad face. And on another post she said, can't stand who always break belongings when they are upset, or break your belongings when they are upset. Another one says domestic violence / physical abuse will never be okay. She also says she don't know, she feel like giving up. And then these most recent posts, she said, it's so weird when a man is jealous of a woman, it should be studied. She said, I definitely would rather be miserable and by myself than miserable with a man or whatnot. Now, she also have more posts. You guys can go over there and look for yourself. I just grabbed these few. But it definitely seems like...
So this was sad, and this was just on my birthday, ironically enough, when she wrote this. And you do have men out here who are really jealous of women. Now, I'm not saying her career was, you know, a lot further than his. I don't know, because I didn't listen to their music. But she definitely had a lot more fame. Her name was a lot more known because of who her parents were, Kirk and Rashida, than who T. Hood was. So things like that can make a man jealous if he's trying to make it in the industry, and maybe he felt like she could have been doing more to help blow him up. But it's really sad that these were the tweets that she was posting on social media. Okay, so you guys just heard what Kay Frost's homegirl had to say. So now I'm going to show you guys close-ups of the pictures of Kay's face, and also the messages that Kay Frost was sending to T. Hood's mother and her response to everything. So we're going to go ahead and check this out right now. It says here, disturbing video emerges of T. Hood assaulting Kay amid ongoing death investigation. So this is Yolanda Tevin's mommy, okay? She says, your son putting his hands on me. Can you have somebody send an Uber for his belongings? He's not going to be able to come back here anymore. I would like to Uber the stuff to y'all while he's on the way. She says, okay, thanks. Then she says, no problem. Thanks again for everything. Then Kay replies back, this is, looks like the next day, says, she says, hey, I'm not fond of anybody breaking my belongings or nothing. He's rude, pushing me, slamming my doors, trying to pop my car tires, ripping my cameras out the wall. Nobody is helping me when it comes to him being domestic. And these are pictures of her face. You can see she got bruises on her neck right here, side of her head, behind her ear. See on this side of her face, more bruising. This is just sad. Even more close up here. You can see hit her ear because this is kind of black and blue. Her nose. Wow.
Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
But it's clearly a bruise.
Tap screen, tap
looks like it could be
screen.
her eye. I don't know, because this looks like lashes. So maybe her eye. So you guys just saw the close-up of the bruises. So after this went viral, of course, T. Hood sisters, they came out basically saying that Kay Frost was the aggressor. So we're going to go ahead and watch this video that T. Hood's sister posted on social media.
Get the fuck out of my face. Don't put her on face. I don't want to take the fuck you bring her out for, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come, bitch. Oh, you're the biggest. You're the biggest ass. Oh, you are. That's what the fuck you put on your face. Fuck you and your face. No, leave, bro. actions. Your actions. Your actions. Go up in the corner. Go up there, little bitch. I'm tired of you putting that into my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you putting her in my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share status with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. What's Apple say? Oh, she's this. Go over there, nigga.
So this is what it says. What about her being the aggressor? She's jealous of the Jane. I don't know what that person's name is. But basically, they're saying that she was going off because T Hood had another female artist on stage with him. But she's telling him to leave, and he's clearly provoking her with the camera. He's clearly recording to kind of show his side to his family. But he's the one who provoked it. And if that's your girl and you guys are like a rap couple, why are you bringing another woman on stage to perform with you? We're going to keep watching more videos.
You're mad. I'm pissed! Idiot! Get out! You're mad yes! Whatever bullshit small narrative you want to fucking create as, I don't care!
And then they say y'all attacked her like she was the problem when this was a regular thing for this man. She didn't want y'all to know this side of him, but y'all promoting him like he didn't have flaws, and he did. So that was like one of her friends replying back. So this is another video. Here she's awake. She's on her phone. And you see he's jumping on her, beating on her. This is just disturbing. And this is the girl, Asiane. That's how it's pronounced, Asiane. So this is a girl that the sisters are trying to say that K Frost was jealous of. So this entire situation it's extremely disturbing, and it's sad. A lot of people are weighing in on this on TikTok. So we're going to go ahead and watch some of the TikTokers and what they have to say about this situation. And then I'm going to provide my commentary because it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to break down, and it's very disturbing all the way around.
The footage that they released of Kelsey and her boyfriend's altercation right before he was on the live is absolutely disturbing to watch. But what's even more disturbing is the text messages where Kelsey was texting her boyfriend mom, letting her know, like, your son is putting his hands on me, he's breaking my stuff, and all the mom could say was, okay, thanks. How can you respond to something like that as a mother, let alone as a...
That's because the mama don't give a damn, and that's fine.
Woman, you probably could have prevented your son from being unalive, yet all you text that girl back and said was okay. That let me know everything I needed to know. This was not his first time beating on that girl, putting his hands on that girl like that. That was not his first time. No. And I know she in a tough situation, so I can't even say I understand how she feel, but I don't think I would have ever went against my brother who was protecting me over somebody who beat on me like that. Like, unfortunately, it's a really sad situation, and I hate that he had to lose his life, but men need to start learning. Stop beating on these girls like that. Stop putting y'all hands on women. That shit is not cool. Kelsey even sent a text message to his mom and was like, nobody does anything when I let them know he's domestic. She literally said it. Nobody does anything when he puts his hands on me. So now that your brother probably is like, enough is enough. Mind you, they was already saying that one of the brothers lived on the property. She probably didn't call her brother. He probably was already there and heard his sister screaming for help. Like, look at the footage. Look how he was beating that girl. That is absolutely insane.
Now, I agree with the last girl, and I think what's very unfortunate, and we can call it Stockholm Syndrome, is that there is audio of Kay basically going against her brother. The brother who ran to have her back, and from what I've heard, they lived in a duplex, and supposedly the brother lived upstairs, and he heard the fighting. That's when he came down there to, basically find out what was going on. T Hood was trying to attack him, and that's why the police are saying that this is a potential self-defense. So let's go back and listen to the video of K Frost basically talking to T Hood's sisters and low-key throwing her brothers under the bus.
They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big gun. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So, yeah, please do it. Like, I'm asking the same questions. When I say
Tap screen, tap
I
screen.
just hate the fact that she's still taking up for her abuser over her brothers, who literally ran to have her back and who are now looking at, you know, if this doesn't end up being a self-defense situation, they could end up doing a lot of time in prison behind this murder.
So, yo, I don't even understand, but T Hood's sister is uploading videos trying to say that Kelsey was the aggressor. But if y'all go watch the videos on, you know what I'm saying, that picture app that over there on IG, she literally is telling him to get out and leave. Like, she's saying, get out. You can tell her defenses are up because she's scared about what has been happening to her. And it's crazy because he's recording her, antagonizing her, because that's what he's doing. And he's trying to get a reaction out of her. And being in a domestic violence situation, you tend to put your guard up, so you automatically gonna come off on defense mode because you know what's gonna happen after that. And I don't get it. The reason why this man was doing this because his family members was denying the fact that he was doing this to her. Like, I don't understand how people do that for their loved ones, but if it's somebody else that you know what I'm saying, they know, or if it was happening to them, they would react differently. But they want all the sympathy in the world. But when it's your family member, it's it's no problem. Oh, you the one did it. What did you do? Like, that's the stuff they do. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But yeah, the way we saw the bruises on that baby was not her being the aggressor. It was your brother literally beating that baby. Like, come on, y'all gotta stop that. Like, it is what it is. It's sad that y'all brother has been lost in this situation, but don't try to make that girl, you know what I'm saying, be the aggressor, because she's already going through a lot. And I'm quite sure she loved this man, because let me tell you something, domestic violence love is delusional. Like, you'll think you'll love him and you want to forgive him, but in reality, you needed that release.
It's dumb as hell, you ask me.
Like, that boy was perfect. But the way y'all was sending me them videos this morning, y'all act like he deserved it. T-Hood family was pushing the agenda like that boy was perfect, but the way y'all was sending me them videos this morning, y'all act like he deserved it. Now listen, y'all send me them videos without saying anything. I don't got no context clues or nothing. I know what that meant because it was all ladies. Okay, that's first thing. Second thing, I don't like how the girl Kelsey was putting it on her brother like, oh, I don't condone. Girl, that nigga was whooping your ass in that bedroom. And you talking about some, you don't condone that? Your brother just rolled for you. I don't like that. And you looking corny to me. Okay, that's the first thing I'm gonna address. Secondly, to your family, mama, you see how your baby was whooping K ass? If that was my sister, shit, would have been more than him going to see Jesus. Amen.
Damn right.
Y'all acting like this T-Hood person was an angel. This nigga was whooping her ass. And for
nah,
her to
nigga was a demon. That's what the fuck he was.
I mean, I ain't trying to start nothing, but you supposed to say, girl, fuck you. Huh? You ain't saying nothing when your son was dragging me all through Atlanta. Huh? Listen, video footage just came out of T-Hood whooping Kelsey ass. Like, she done been on the phone with his mom talking about some, that's my love, like that's my partner. Girl, y'all, I'm just here to update y'all. They done sent me this video like this was the last video made on Earth, okay?
Trigger warning. Video footage has been released of Atlanta rapper T, the one that was unalive last week, assaulting his girlfriend Kelsey Frost. Once again, trigger warning. Now on this video, we can
tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
We don't see the brothers at this time. However, we already know that the police are looking at this as a possible self-defense. Now the families are very upset. So T-Hood family is still posting online that their brother was pew-pewed 7 times, 5 times in the back, and there's no way that this can be self-defense. However, the Frost family, outside of Kelsey making that statement, has been very quiet. Now, according to the authorities, Kai Frost did do this. However, he did not leave the scene, and he has been cooperating with them this entire time. More information is going to start coming out, but we can now see where that self-defense story is coming from and how they're trying to build this case.
And a little T-Hood situation, of them unaliving him because his sister was enjoying getting her ass beat. Yeah, I just feel like she needs to go to jail. Period. Because you stayed this all these times like that. Now they have new evidence of like videos of him literally pouncing on her, and that's not the night that it happened. That was different times that it happened, and you still stayed and lay your ass in that bed with that cover over you real tight like how I am, thinking the cover gonna save you from getting your fucking head knocked off your goddamn shoulders.
Tap screen, tap screen.
Like, you know,
tap screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap screen.
Women who have been in a domestic violence situation and was able to get out of it because they know that it was too toxic for them. But for the ones that stay and endure all of that stupid shit and don't have the strength to leave, which I know it is hard, but don't be calling people into your mess if you're not gonna leave, bro. Like, when it comes to my friends, don't tell me nothing about your nigga if you're not going to leave him, because I'm that friend that's going to get mad and want to fight for you. But if I end up fighting for you and unaliving this nigga, and now I'm in jail because your ass want to be lumpty dumpty stupid, yeah. Leave people out of your business if you like getting your ass beat. That's the moral of the story.
So she doesn't obviously know how domestic violence works. You know, your brain gets rewired. Your nervous system gets rewired. You start to normalize this shit. It's a lot deeper. You know, again, in a perfect world, she should have left. You know, she has the means, she has the money, she has the family, she could have left. But even her father washed his hands of the situation because she kept going back. You know, and it's sad. You know, it definitely is a very deep psychological issue that domestic violence women go through. On average, it takes a woman 7 times before she finally leaves her abuser. And let's not forget, Kay's young. You know, this girl's like, I believe, 24, 25 years old. So she's a young lady, and unfortunately, we live in a day and age where domestic violence is very much normalized, and I'll talk about that later on in the video. All right, so you guys just saw some of the comments from people on TikTok. So this entire situation is really sad,
tap screen.
and there's a lot of nuances
Tap
to
screen,
this,
tap
okay?
screen, tap screen.
One thing is, when people are in domestic violence situations, it starts to warp your brain, where you think that good is bad, bad is good, you think that this is love, and that might be why she was sitting here defending her abuser after her brother rode for her. Is because she's been abused for so long that she's rationalized it. Another thing that's really sad with this situation, that this would happen to Kirk and Rashida's daughter. If you guys have been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, like I've been watching from day one, remember that was the whole drama between K. Michelle and Rashida. Rashida didn't believe K. Michelle's story. Rashida called K. Michelle a liar because Toya was her friend. And then Toya and Memphis went on to that dating show, you know, couples therapy, and we got to see Memphis's real side. So let me go ahead and refresh y'all's memory to the stuff that we saw in Love and Hip Hop, and then to what we saw years later with how Memphis was treating Toya. And it's very interesting that this same scenario also befell Kirk and Rashida's daughter. Like, I just thank you for not taking sides in the situation.
But if he says he's sorry, then where does that put you? Does that take you to another place? I mean,
it at least makes me feel like there is some good.
Maybe he's not doing that because that's not something that he did to you.
Rashida, he did that to me. I had scars all on my leg, carpet burns from fighting. 3 years, my career was ruined because I could not talk. I don't have that no more. I don't care what nobody got to say about me. Because that's not, none of y'all was there. None of y'all. That man beat my ass, and I had to deal with that. So I don't give a what nobody think about nothing I got going on.
What was different that time? What made you take a different position? To be honest with you, I've been friends with them for a very long time, and I'm very, very close to his wife, you know? And I heard both sides of the story. What are your thoughts now on the subject, on everything that you've heard from K. Michelle? You know what? To be honest with you, it ain't got nothing to do with me, but at the end of the day, I don't know if I believe K. Michelle.
Okay. Thank you. Regardless of anything, for 3 years, I've been helping women
who went through domestic violence. So regardless of how crazy K. Michelle is or how I act, I don't say I act right. I don't always act right. I never have said I was this picture perfect woman. What I said was, what happened to me is what happened to me. And Rashida, you don't have to believe it, but you sure sat there every episode getting your check. Listening to did what it was. You sure cried and everything with me in my hand. But when the first episode came out and it got tough, you got to run it.
Oh, I ain't. So again, it's ironic because this was like 10 years ago. Rashida and K. Michelle arguing, Rashida not believing her domestic violence situation, only to fast forward years later, her own daughter, you know, even if Kay's her stepdaughter, she helped raise her. Her son is now in jail for murdering her stepdaughter's abuser. You couldn't make this up. So now let's go ahead and watch how Memphis treated Toya. After Rashida did all this, then we watched Memphis on television, and we saw how he treated Toya. And I'm like, K. Michelle had nothing to lie about. Let me refresh y'all's memory.
When we got married, because you think when you talking loud, that means I'm supposed to shut up. You shut up. Whoa. I'm doing I want to do. You don't tell me what to do, little girl. Stay in your lane.
What does that mean?
That means stay in your lane and stay out of my business.
What type of answers I get? Break it down. What does stay in your lane mean?
Okay, so stop talking. You know what's talking me too. I don't stop doing nothing. I do what the I want to do.
Calm down.
I ain't coming down.
Like you got.
You don't tell me. Bye. Out of here. This house.
Honey, he had me fucking scared. If he could behave like that in front of the cameras, imagine what Memphis was doing behind the scenes. Okay? And thank goodness Toya got out of that relationship. She has a good husband now. But it's really sad that K. Michelle was not believed for a long time until we saw Memphis show his ass on national television. So while, you know, the whole Love and Hip Hop situation is sad, we also have to hit on the fact that toxic relationships, domestic violence that we see on social media has been normalized. We see it with E. Kane on TikTok. We see it with Blueface and Krishan on Zeus Network. And then recently with Bad Baby and her baby daddy, LV. You know, he beat her and she went back to him. And, you know, I have so many receipts on how all of this toxic behavior has been normalized. So we really shouldn't be shocked that Kay Frost thought it was okay to stay with T. Hood when all of these girls go running back to these same men because of fame, status, money, and everything else.
I don't know why I chased him with the knife. Because he fucking turned the lights on while I was sleeping. Just because I had a black eye once and he cheated on me means I should leave him forever?
Yes.
Bitch, you is dumb.
That baby has another black eye, but she claims that it's not from her baby daddy. I still can't believe this is who her and Alabama were fighting over.
Y'all, I blacked my eye by myself. LB didn't do it this time. I did this myself. I don't know how I did it. Look. No, my baby loved me. He loved me more than he loved himself. I'm his whole world. He always tell me I'm his whole world.
So it looks like Catch Me Outside girl Bad Baby has actually rekindled things for her child's father. Okay?
Y'all bitches are dumb.
Earlier this month, Bad Baby came out publicly and said that
This is Stockholm Syndrome. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say.
Abusing her, and we have the photo here to see. However, they rekindled things, and she said that y'all need to get out her business because she's gonna make things right with her child's father.
I'm so happy that I didn't leave him because I would never find what I have with him in anybody else. And it's gotten so much better. It's like a whole different ball game. And it's like I
and you dumb as hell.
Like, damn, if I would have left, I'd be missing out on this.
It's so sad that so many of these young girls do not understand and know their worth.
Chrissy and Rock beaten badly by Blueface on recent live video.
Bust a lip, bust a nose, you wear that bitch.
Now, here's what I gotta say about Blueface and Krishan. Blueface and Krishan is mutual combat. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
That's it. This bitch ass nigga gonna beat us. Like, what the fuck?
You right, Goofy.
No, that's not true.
Okay, so it took something for you to get 7 fucking tattoos, right, you goofy bitch?
Stop talking to me, cuz.
I call you a bitch right now.
What?
That's what you are. That's what you are.
I'm not.
Okay, what are you?
Krishan.
Do you have a vagina?
My name is Krishan.
You wanna be a nigga so bad.
No.
You wanna be a man so bad. I don't wanna be with a man. I wanna be with a bitch. But
So as you see, like I said, you know, toxic behavior, abusive relationships have been very much normalized, not only on social media, but in the real world. And it's really sad. You know, I hope that Kai ends up, you know, getting off with self-defense. It looks like T Hood was not innocent in this at all. This seems like a brother who was trying to defend his sister, and I hate the fact that she's still defending the person who was abusing her. But again, domestic violence really warps the brain. So T-Sippers, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know your thoughts
And
on
that's
all
it.
of this craziness
See y'all
that's
later.
gone on
Peace.
in the past 24 hours, all of this new information that's been provided concerning Kay Frost and her relationship with T Hood, and how toxic and abusive